Welcome back to Alphablocked. 60 Hunter. That is another level 60 skill, which is one of my goals. Now, I really could have unlocked the red salamanders at level 59, but since I'm only going for level 60 right now, that is an unlock that I felt was kind of unnecessary. Another 60 skill. Very good. We still have quite a few skills that we need to train, including rune crafting, which is only level 20 right now. But I kind of want to get some other unlocks before we get working on that. But for now, that was some good skilling content there. And I think I'll do a little bit more skilling before we start things up today. In an effort to do a bit of AFKing and make some profit, I'm going to go make some more bowstrings. This will be enough to get to 60 crafting. And we're going to make a lot of money in the process. It's not exactly fast experience, but it's good enough. Good enough is basically how this account functions. So I'm going to go spin a whole bunch of flax. Because I can. And there's 60 crafting. We can now make various things, but actually not. But we made a whole bunch of bowstrings for a whole bunch of profit. We just take all these out in note form. Apparently we had some extra flax from before. That's okay. We take out our runes. Not mind runes, those aren't necessary. Head to the Grand Exchange and see how much profit we ended up making here. It's going to be a lot since flax is so incredibly cheap. And this was a very relaxing AFK activity to do. So I'm probably going to just grab myself a whole bunch more flax and just make bowstrings whenever I have some downtime, not doing other stuff. Make a bit of easy profit. 935,000 coins. So we compare that to our history here. We bought them for 27k and sold them for 935k, so that is 900,000 GP profit there. So that was super convenient. I'm also going to buy some farming supplies. We have pineapple saplings and watermelons, but we can't plant those yet. Watermelons are at 47. Apples are at 51. So probably just going to do willow trees to 47. So let's get some flax. Let's just go with the buy limit. Worst case scenario, we end up not using this flax and we spent 40,000 coins on it. Oh, come on. Oh no, we have to buy flax for 4 coins. There goes the profit. Nah, it's fine. And then we're gonna get some willow saplings. Let's get like, I don't know, 100. Not sure how many it's actually going to take to get up to 47 or anything. They're probably going to keep doing it until we get, well, probably going to do it all the way. Just 60. Just going to grab some willow saplings here for whatever price they cost. We've got bowstring money now, so I am in no problem whatsoever. And we'll get the matching ultra compost. 1.3k each. Plus the Ultra Compo's like 2,000. Yeah, that's okay. Gonna start working on my farming here a bit. I could go around planting like jute or Yanillion hops or something, but trees are just easier to deal with. Okay. I'll put the flax away. That's gonna be a lot of bowstrings. And I'm okay with that. But now, it's time to actually get started here. And we're gonna get started with a few quests. First step is fixing the cannon with the toolkit. And now we're back to him again, Captain Logoff. We're doing pretty good with this quest. When we actually map it out to get it done, quests actually go pretty smoothly. And now he wants me to go across the entire world for the next step. Luckily we can teleport, so it's not a big deal for us. Except we can't teleport to Ardoin still. Would probably be faster to get to him with the games necklace. Either way, not a big deal. We're not exactly very limited on time here. We just need to run up here to Ice Mountain to grab our first item for today. And potentially another one, depending on how this works exactly. Various dwarfs. He's dead now. I don't care around this giant axe for nothing. Alright, let's see what we get here. Ah, it gives me both at the same time. Okay. Perfect. That's what I expected. So our first item is the ammo mold. And coming after that, we also have the Melodian's Notes. So that is locked in for our next time passing N. That's okay, because I expected and prepared for that. So this will be our item for N this round. But we can't continue the quest here until we have unlocked this book. So instead of returning to Captain Logoff, giving him the ammo mold, and being done with this whole thing, we need to move on to something else. I think I will bring the games necklace this time, just to speed things up. Could use the minigame teleport. Might want to use that for a different thing though, so. It takes 20 minutes to recharge, so gotta be a little bit selective with that. We are coming back for another item for a different quest. Right up this staircase, and in a bookshelf. Not that one. This one. We find a book named Book on Backstorian. The next step of the Waterfall quest. A very old quest. Kind of need to know what's going on. It'd be fairly difficult without a guide, but I've done it many times at this point, and I was careful to go through everything to make sure we get all the items in the right order, to not mess up my carefully planned plans. Here's a book. I'll put it next to, not that book. There we go. Book on Backstory. Next item. Cabbage seeds. Now, I don't plan to really plant cabbage seeds right now. It'd be very, very small amount of experience compared to just going and doing willow trees. Technically a quest item, I think. I've filled in my list for the rest of the series with various useful and non-useful things, as the case may be. So, cabbage seed. I think that's useful in Garner Tranquility. So, yeah, cabbage seeds would be a useful unlock eventually. But that's okay. We will move along. Continuing the theme of books today, we searched this shelf here in Morton to get a diary. It's just called Diary. And looking through it, we learn quite a bit about what's going on here in Morton. And that starts the Shades of Morton quest. I was very silly getting here. I guess I forgot we can just use our Barrow's teleport tab. So instead of doing that, I ran from Varrock, through the temple, tried to use this gate. Turns out I can't, since you need to talk to Drezel about the swamp, starting Nature Spirit or something. And that gives you pies, or maybe I could have talked to him and gone through. I don't think so, from what I looked up. So instead, I went through here, went around here, come to here, tried to take the boat, couldn't do that. Ran all the way over here, through here, over to here. Barrow's tab would have been better. But no matter. We got here in the end. And now we have a diary. So that's good. The next thing that we are doing, back here at the Mage Arena, look for more challenges, and that is Mage Arena 2. Going for that upgraded cape. And to do so, we're given the enchanted symbol. Hopefully, we can manage Mage Arena 2 with Monkfish. I'm probably going to bring out some better than average equipment for my attempts, just to get my mage accuracy and all that nice and high. Hopefully we avoid being PK'd, but that is a project for a little bit later on. But we have the symbol now, so all that's left is fighting the bosses and getting their drops. But not right now. As per usual, we are flailing all over the place. So we're going somewhere else. For the next item, we need to start Watchtower Quest. As per usual, we are offering our services to help with some matter, and then we're going to disappear for extended periods of time. They're so happy that I'm here to be of assistance. But what they don't know is that I'm just here for things I can find in the bushes. Specifically, the one item that's actually useful in the quest. So, along with starting with L, it's also quest progression. Or F, rather. We're on F, not L. We find fingernails. Actually useful. This will go very nicely right next to the hair that I have. We collect some odd things. And it's only going to get weirder as we run out of easily obtainable items starting with many letters. But here's fingernails. Fantastic. And another quest started. Watchtower has quite a few parts to it, so that might be the last we're going to see of that quest. But we got some fingernails now, so I think we all know who's winning in this instance. Moving to the Grand Exchange to collect some items here. For G, we're going to get a green men's ale. I think this is in a quest or something. Starts with G. All good. Green men's ale. Not a bad price. I don't think I can drink this. Don't think I have the beer glass unlocked. So, just a tasty ale that we can't have. Moving on. We're going to be getting more cosmetic items as we move forward. So we're getting Half Moon Spectacles. Maybe. You never know what you're going to get with these very infrequently traded items. Absolutely merched is what I'm going to get. I demand spectacles. 73,000 coins. That's not bad. I think the party hat's better, though. They're both good. More cosmetic options. Just chilling in our bank. I did consider wearing the fire cape with this outfit, but it kind of clashes with the yellow we got going on. Does work a little bit with the graceful from this side, but the orange doesn't really work, so we're just sticking with yellow cape. I think it works better. And another head slot item. We're gonna get an imp mask. Always the prices on these. Little supply, little demand. Very volatile items. And I assume if we tried to sell these back, we would make massive losses. But only 30k for an imp mask. That does not work with this outfit. Fantastic. Starts with I. That's what we need right now. And now, enchanted symbol. Let's try to get some progress in Mage Arena 2. Alright. We're getting closer to where the Ceradoman guy might be. Very hot and warmer than last time. Let's keep on my toes. Other side here? Nope, don't get hit, don't get hit. This is a spot? It's more over this way. Don't need to be taking more damage than necessary right now. It's already very hot. Colder than that. Guess it's to the south. Plus side, we get some prayer restoration here. So that's something. Oh, is it right in Callisto? That's not ideal. Oh boy. In the wilderness. We're only risking like 130k, so that's not a huge deal. Warm. It was very hot up there. Might be over here by Callisto. Which is, of course, not ideal for me. Callisto, please. Warmer than last time. Alright, let's keep trying to find this. I might have to bank for more food at this rate. Maybe up here? I'm gonna try my prayers first. Very high, warmer than last time. I think I might have moved since when I started. This is just getting very awkward here. It's still very hot though, so I guess that's progress of some description. This is the next closest location. There he is. Okay. Try to avoid getting hit with melee attacks, if possible. Oof. We're gonna charge up. Eat up. Does a significant amount of damage, this guy. Even through prayer. You'd think we'd have decent defense with all this defense we got, but apparently not. We had a 32 though, so that's something. Hey, splash that time. Give me some more of that, please. Looks like we have him blocked, so we can't use melee attacks though, so that's good. Oh, we're eating a lot of food though. For the prayers, I'm using Protect from Magic, Protect Item, and our best Mage boost in prayer, which is helping the defense and offense, so that's pretty good. It looks like we got this. The charge is definitely helping. It'll do so much more damage than that. Dodge that. Oh yeah, we got this. But then we need to escape with our bounty here. The Justiciar's Hand. And not the looting bag. That's not what we need. So let us try to get back over to the Mage Bank. I'm pretty sure I could just take whatever path out of the wilderness I wanted, but this is the most thematic. We can turn it in right over there. Assuming we don't get PK'd on the way. That went about as smoothly as you could hope it could go. And we can't bank the hand. Bummer. Aside from the end there, where we failed to cut through the web 9 times in a row, but besides that, that is 1/3 of Mage Arena 2. Completed. In total, it looks like we used about half of the runes we brought out. That's a good number. Charge was very good. The total risk we were doing was about 130k without protect item. Then with the staff also protected, it was about 90k. But the staff costs more than the death price, so overall not bad. Stats we're working with 83 magic attack, 73 magic defense, also the occult necklace, and charge. All good stuff. Did not use as many prayer potions, so I could probably drop at least one of those for our next outing. But overall, that went very well. And now we can leave here and go get a key. Next up, in the waterfall quest, we come in here in the dungeon at the Tree Gnome Village. Search the box that looks different than all the other boxes to get key. This key is Tree Gnome Village key. Lots of keys are just called key, and it's a whole thing. But this key is unlocked. Next thing we would do would be come in here, talk to Gollery. But not yet. So, not only is he still stuck in here, we have also taken the key, and now we're leaving. It is hard times for everybody in this game when I'm involved. Hard times indeed. So instead, we'll be unlocking technically a training method, but we don't have any of the supporting structure to be able to make use of this. It is lava runes. Technically, we could make some lava runes, since we have unlocked the talismans, but we don't have binding necklaces or lunar magics or anything like that, so probably would not help us too much here. So there's the lava rune. And the key. Next item, we need to trawl through here and take out a few specific things. Namely, a lobster pot, a wizard mind bomb, an unfired bowl, and a piece of silk. Because we are going to make some more progress in Dragon Slayer. That was close. Almost messed some stuff up there. Weirdly, to open this door, you chuck in a lobster pot, a piece of silk, and an unfired bowl. But then, against convention, you simply pour the wizard's mind bomb in, leaving you with a beer glass, which I interestingly already talked about this round, not having the beer glass. So that means we will not be getting this map piece here for Dragon Slayer. So instead, we have to move a few things around. And since I already had everything planned out, needing a beer glass has axed a different item off the list, starting with B. For curiosity's sake, that item was ball of wool. So, no balls of wool allowed. We need beer glasses. So instead of doing that, I'm going bossing. Technically, I don't need to kill the mole for this item, but I kind of want to. Just for a little bit of extra fun. We've got super attack potions, the 15% prayers, full void, and we are not hitting very much at all. So this is probably going to be a process. Also, I don't have mole tracking capabilities. So we are going to be running all around. Yeah, we're not hitting too bad, though. I'd say this is going to go acceptably. At least until the mole starts digging. Then it's going to be a whole thing. Blowing through all sorts of prayer. That's fine. Probably won't be able to pick up whatever the mole drops. That's not really what this is about. And there he goes. Or she. Found you. Holy moly. Oh, this is going to be an ordeal. And I don't think that the direction it faces corresponds to where it goes. So. Oh, if this becomes like one hit every time and then running around the entire thing. Good thing we brought all these stamina potions. My goodness. Got you again. You just stick around here, mole. You just stick around here. We can have fun. Me hitting with a whip. You not digging. Here we go again. I'm gonna see if I can. Ah, they turn off my light. Nope, attack didn't work either. I think that might work. But stamina potion. Running around. Trying to be clever here, but we just need to find and attack mole. See, that was a pretty quick time. We just had to run down here and attack the mole. I'd say it's going pretty swell. Let's do another attack potion. Oh, it's right over here. Perfect. See if we can do more of that. This is nice. Comes back up within view distance. Very convenient for me. It's almost down. Almost down. Come on. Oh, so close. But that doesn't mean anything. Back on the hunt. Here we go again. Really should only take a few more decent hits here. But we don't have such luxury against the giant mole. This really is a whole thing. Hey, we got him. We receive fire runes, which we can take. Mole skins and mole claws. So I'm going to be taking myself some mole skins. These are going to be imperative for future plans. And now we have 2 of them. So that should work out perfectly. Not going to be taking the mole claw, of course, because that would be an item we can't have yet. I did not bring any teleports. This ready? Yeah. Okay. So that is 1 kill of the giant mole. Our first and last, because my goodness, that was not great. Technically possible. A bit of an ordeal. Not gonna lie. Probably won't be too much bossing on this account, but we will see what we can accomplish. There is Moleskin. And now, we can unlock Melodian's notes. Which we'll put right here. We can take the ammo mold and the notes and go finish Dwarf Cannon. We return to Captain Logoff, where we give him what he needs to finish Dwarf Cannon. 750 crafting experience, and the ability to use a Dwarf Multi-Cannon. That would be a lot of items. Cannon Barrel, Cannon Furnace, Cannon Legs, Cannon Balls. Not right now. Well, that did give us another quest point. So that's good. Getting here with the Games Necklace was very nice. So that's another quest done. Very good. We can return to the Grand Exchange and get some more items. Firstly, starting with O, another item that we already had a different version of previously. We already have the Oak Blackjack Offensive. So now we're going to put in a bid for the Oak Blackjack Defensive. I'm not getting my hopes up on getting these for cheap. Oh, the items we need to... And these aren't even the worst items I have yet to find. There's going to be some items in here that are going to be absolutely disastrous for us. Oh, please. I can make money with the flax and bowstrings. It's okay. Please, somebody. Oak Blackjack Defensive. Oh no. Okay. How much do we want to spend on this? Let's go 100k. Hopefully we can get somebody to trade us over an Oak Blackjack. So, in the meantime, while we wait for that to possibly come through, I'm gonna go probably do some farming, probably do some bowstrings. Here's hoping we can get an Oak Blackjack Defensive. There are other options for O, but I just want to get the things I'm getting. I got this all planned out. I just want it to work out. So this is going to stay in here. Unfortunately, by the time you're seeing this, you won't be able to profit off of this. Unless other people are making Oak Blackjack Defensive collections. I don't know. We will see if this works out. Well, it took a while. Went to World 2 and advertised purchasing the Oak Blackjack D for 1 million coins. And we finally got it. And honestly, 1 million coins is not beyond reasonable here. I checked the amount of Oak Blackjacks D sold on the Grand Exchange, and it is less than 1 per day. And none in like the last 5 days. And there's a good reason for that. In order to get Oak Blackjack D, you first need to complete the Feud quest, which, not a big deal. Easy enough. Then you have to do the Rogue Trader mini quest, where you get new supplies for Ali Morrisane by heading to Pavanich and talking to the blackjack seller. But doing that gets you the offensive blackjacks. So then you need to go back to the blackjack seller a second time to unlock the stock of defensive blackjacks. And I don't think that like any of these even matter at all. They don't make a difference to how blackjacking is done. So not only is there no reason to get the first blackjacks, there's even less reason to get the second ones. I did wait with my offer in the Grand Exchange for a fair while. So I did make up a whole bunch of bowstrings. So we've already made back most of our money. So that's okay. And we can continue doing bowstrings. Make back all of the money we just lost purchasing this silly, silly blackjack. But we have it now. And that's what matters. After that huge kerfuffle with the blackjack, I went and did a farming run. 5 willow trees got me 4 farming levels. Up to level 36 now. Can't complain about that. Very solid. But now we can get back to getting some item unlocks. For P, we're getting something with 2 P's. Plain pizza. Fantastic. Just what you're looking for. We can't eat the pizza because there'd be a half of a pizza. Unless it's 1/2 pizza. That is a mystery. I don't think that's tradable. So we wouldn't be able to check in the Grand Exchange or anything. Half? No. Yep, there's just the regular pizzas. The halves are probably tradable, just not the Grand Exchange. So that is something I could check. Because if I could just eat the pizzas, it's probably still just worse than monkfish, though. I don't think plain pizza is particularly good in the healing department. We want, like, pineapple or anchovy pizzas. But that's not what the pizza's for, so that comes in later. Next up, Q. Still can't. Still not a thing. We're making very little progress towards getting the Quest Point Cape. Or the Queen's Sectors. Or the other thing. Quicklime. Yep, sure. Not right now. We can make quicklime, but our character doesn't want to. So, there's that. So we get to move on to the next item. Which is also not tradable on the Grand Exchange. There seems to be... There's really more things that aren't tradable on the Grand Exchange than you realize. It's usually not a huge deal. And, again, for this one, not a huge deal. Very accessible item. But still, I guess it makes this series a little bit more interesting. Having to go actually do things. Instead of just hanging out the GE all day. We can come over here and get ourselves, for only 1 coin, a rotten tomato. Oh boy. That sure do be a rotten tomato. It starts with R. And that's what we needed. Anyways. Next up, we're going to start a mini quest. Enter the Abyss. And that starts in the wilderness. So we need to pop over here to Edgeville. And probably not bring our cash stack into the wilderness. Probably a good idea to avoid doing so. It's like somebody's runecraft in there, at least one person. So even if we get PK'd right now, it's not a huge deal. Jump over the ditch. run past all the skeletons and have a chat with the Mage of Zamorak. Ah, looks like we already did this part. Fantastic. So we can go to Varrock instead. So, technically we were closer earlier. I don't know when we talked to him, but we did it apparently, so that's good. Over at Varrock's Chaos Altar, Mage of Zamorak, and we talk about runes, rune crafting, and the secrets. I know all about it. It's supposed to be a secret, but I'm just over here blabbing. And to help, I am given the Scrying Orb. Now I just need to go to 3 different accesses to the Rune Essence Mine. That was an easy Varrock task. Cool. And that will progress to give us access to some very important unlocks. But as per usual, the next part of the thing requires other items. So we are going to yet again take the thing from the guy and disappear for far longer than average. But that's just how it be. We can put the Scrying Orb in the bank, hopefully. One of these days we would get stuck with a thing we can't bank but need to carry for a while. But then again, at that point you just destroy it and get it back. I don't think there's too many instances where you get non-bankable, non-destroyable, and refundable items that you still need later. Pretty much in any of those instances, it's either not useful anymore or easily retrievable. So that's probably not going to be a problem for us. But we will continue on. I'm going to buy some more law runes, because I'm always teleporting all over the place. 200 more law runes. Very good purchase. I think I'll probably be fine with that many water runes. I can't even teleport to Artie, so I use far less water runes than I might otherwise. But back to things. We're getting the tooth half of key. Another 10,000 gold drop that we could pick up if we were lucky enough to get these on Slayer tasks and all that. Now we have both halves of the crystal key, but we can't put them together because we don't have the crystal key unlocked, of course. I'm just kind of filling up the bank with random nonsense in the Random Nonsense and Quest Items tab. We've got so many bank space to work with, it's not a huge deal. Eventually we would fill it up, but for the time being, I'm perfectly content holding a monkey paw and an additional wizard's mind bomb, a pot of vinegar, and uncut jade, and jade bolts. Not a huge problem for me. Next, we already got the processed version of this, which was the unicorn horn dust. But I'm just going to get the unicorn horn. Not worth much. Could possibly make money grinding them, but I'd rather do bowstrings, honestly. This is just a situation where we are getting a thing that starts with U. That is the unicorn horn. For V, we are continuing on into the villager outfit. With the villager robe. This one. See if we can get this for a decent price. Yeah, 3K. Not a million like we spent on the blackjack, so I can't really complain. So now we have 2 pieces of the villager outfit. Definitely needs the top to look good as an outfit, so that is going to stay in the bank for the time being. For W, we're getting a watering can. We don't really need to water anything exactly. But it's actually used in a quest. Probably a few quests. So, slapping this into our Tool Leprechaun storage. Might as well. And all the different watering cans with different amounts of water. That's watering can with charges. So, that's just one item. We've got the oak blackjack now. Empty watering can. Extra hats. Not going to help us at challenge mode Chambers of Xeric. So, X is still beyond me. Unfortunately. For Y, I'm going to dye with yellow an item that we already have unlocked. It's Goblin Mail. A slightly rare instance of us actually making the thing ourselves instead of just buying it from somewhere. It's yellow Goblin Mail. It's still too small to wear. But it starts with Y, so there you go. Got a few more yellow things lined up. It's all fun. And finally, starting with Z, it's another Zamorak item. I'm going to absolutely go through all the Zamorak items I can get. It's going to be a good time. Next on the list, Zamorak Chaps. Very pricey piece of range gear for me. 580k. Compare that to the Carol's leather skirt. They've got the same offensive bonuses, but the Zamidi hide has better melee defenses and a prayer bonus, while the Carol's skirt has more magic defense and range defense. So, in instances where we're safe spotting things, we can use the Zamorak Chaps to avoid degradation. But if we're looking for magic defense, the Carol's skirt is the superior option. Is it necessary to have 2 different high-level range leg slot items? Not really. Could probably get away with selling these back. Save a little bit of cash here. Still can't get the Darox back yet. Either way, that is the round completed. Bank is at 25.3 million. We did some quests. Got some stuff. Let's get out all of our wieldable equipment from this round. See what kind of monstrosity we can create. This is gonna look fantastic. I think it's clearly the Zamrak chaps and the Imp Mask, or the Villager robes and the spectacles. This is what progress looks like. Is that even connected? This wacky blackjack? Nope. Pretty much looks like there's just a weird circle in the end that's not connected to anything. Does it touch? I really don't think it does. What a weird item. Anyways. We're done here. 38 quest points. 1410 total level. All good. All good. See what kind of nonsense we can get up to. With our fingernails and moleskins and hair. And whatever other random body parts we find. Next time. Goodbye.